years of age, seems to have been around for a long time. It's been on the 10-metre board for over 3 years now. Tom Daly, final dive for the 14-year-olds. Reverse 3.5 somersaults with tuck.
I love that while that was on, Tom was saying, "Oh no, they've shown the bad dive."
Like
so yeah, how did you say like
that's a really bad one.
Like that was a poor dive. Did you watch Tom at the Olympics, McFly?
I did. We also watched the build-up.
Oh, the build-up.
Yeah,
we watched him taking pot noodles.
packing his bags, saying farewell to his mother.
Oh yeah.
Very emotional.
Were pot noodles important at the Olympics to you?
They weren't so important at the Olympics because we had a big food hall and it was like absolutely massive, like the size of 3 football pitches,
right.
And it had literally every food that you wanted, and at the end it had a little McDonald's, all free.
Yay! So this is the
Like
Olympic
Richie
Village.
Rich.
Yeah.
So there must have been so many thousands of athletes in that Olympic Village. Like enough to make a 10,000.
Now, when you were out there, what sort of music did you listen to? Was there anything that was inspiring for you before you dove?
Basically, when I
dived? I don't know. Dove?
Oh. Well, when I'm diving, I listen to upbeat stuff. I just listen to lots of dance music and R&B, hip-hop kind of stuff. Just
Anyone in particular?
And, of course,
A bit of all about you, just before he's about to die.
So let's talk about the actual event. There was big media coverage of the actual row that you had with your partner, Blake, because he rang his mom halfway through the dives.
Yeah.
What was all that about?
Well, I don't know what was happening. Well, it's kind of like, say if David Beckham was in the World Cup and just before the last penalty shootout, he got onto his phone to his mum on the pitch. Yeah. That's basically what he did.
So how much time have you got between dives?
I would say in the final you would have about 20 minutes in between each dive.
Okay.
So, and he rang his mum 2 minutes before we had to go.
Sorry,
up.
can I just get... Hang on. Hi, Mum.
Remy!
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah, I know how you feel now. That was not nice.
Do you feel like Tom?
But I read an interview with him in the paper, and I don't like Blake. Blake, I don't like you.
Oh, Annie!
I don't like him.
Is he an adult?
Yes, he's 26.
Oh, that's fine then. That's fine. I didn't want you hating on the teens.
Absolutely. Well, we've got somebody in the audience, somebody called Lauren. Is that Lauren over there? Hello, Lauren.
Hi,
You're a big
Lauren.
fan of Tom. Have you got a question for him?
And now you're a celebrity, what does that feel like now? And are your friends treating you differently at all?
My best friends that I've known since I was young haven't changed towards me, and they just think it's silly that I'm in the newspaper and like this. They just laugh at me, but it's good because they're really supportive. But you get random people that take the mick. But
what about the ladies? Any extra lady attention?
Sometimes walking through.
It's like yes. His face said yes.
Sometimes walking through the street, you get asked for photos and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah. Any advice you could give to Tom?
Run. Keep running. Keep running. Now, as you are an amazing diver, we thought you know all about diving. Makes sense. We were going to get you to judge some of our very own dives.
Cool.
Okay, so here's what the Olympic Committee look for. You must take this into account when judging a dive. I'm sure you know this. Starting position and approach, the flight and the entry. So bear those in mind, and we're going to look at some dives. Here's the first dive.
Oh, yes.
I think that's good.
Graceful, that one, wasn't it? And look at the finish. It's a good finish. Oh! So, Tom, you've got your scorecard. I'd like to... What score would you give that guy and why?
Well, I have to say, his approach was good.
Yeah.
The takeoff was good, and the flight time was good.
Yeah.
It was a little bit sloppy on the entry, so I'm going to have to go for an 8.
8?
An 8, pretty good. An 8. That's quite good. 8. Let's have a look at our second dive now. See if you can beat 8. Here he is at the top.
Look where he is. This is crazy. How did he get up there? Wow. What about that one?
That was a very impressive takeoff, approach, and in the flight it was quite graceful.
Yeah.
The entry was a little bit poor, but I'm nearly perfect, but I'm going to give it a 9.
Wow. A 9! Wow. So you've scored quite well, 8s and 9s.
Yeah.
We're going to look at our final dive now to see if you can get the lusted after 10.
This guy's pretty good. He fancies his moves. It's like your dad at a wedding.
I want you to notice how many backing singers he has. Like 3, 4, 5.
Here we go. Oh,
Here he is. Oh, backwards.
Well, I'm going to have to say that was a very good takeoff, very elegant through the air, and a reasonable entry.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to go with the 9.5.
Oh my
Nearly
God.
He's won
perfect.
9.5. that.